Dr. Nirmal Surya, will you please present it to Mrs. Ambani? Dr. Dev Pujari to the Commissioner of Police, Dr. Satyapal Singh. And Dr. Katrak to the Joint Police Commissioner, Mr. Kamsalkar. Ladies and gentlemen, they've come out with a fantastic coffee book on road safety and prevention. And he's been very kind to say that today he would like to present it to the special guests. He said that this book has been released by Mr. Bachchan some time ago. So we request Mr. Bachchan to please. We request Mr. Bachchan sir to please also present this book to Mrs. Ambani. And sir, would you also please
our most respected Babji, Satyapal Singh ji, Vivek Pansalkar ji, Amitabh ji, distinguished guests, and my dear children and teachers. It's a privilege to be here. All of us understand the dire need to raise awareness about head injury in India. And today's campaign reinforces it beyond doubt. It is commendable that various organizations, including the Neurological Society of India and the Indian Head Injury Foundation, are leading the way in spreading awareness about head trauma. It is inspiring how respected Babji has taken it up as a noble mission by converting a personal tragedy into an exemplary initiative, devoting his personal time and energy in building a comprehensive system in the country for the prevention and treatment of brain trauma and for providing rehabilitation. Friends, when we go about doing everyday things, we sometimes lose sight of the need to take the essential precautions. Whether it is playing sports, my children, riding bicycles, driving motor vehicles, or even just crossing the road. Anyone is prone to accidents or injuries, and life can change for the worse in a fraction of a second. But what is crucial is to have a disciplined approach and practice safety first. Friends, India is the youngest country in the world, and it is the youth, all of you who are sitting up there, present today, who can spark a change in attitudes towards society. We must compliment the Mumbai Traffic Police in strictly enforcing the requirement of wearing seat belts. Today, it has become a habit for everyone, a good habit, a life-saving habit. I am sure wearing a helmet will also soon become a habit, thanks to the efforts of the Mumbai Traffic Police. As we just saw in the film now, wearing a helmet is very cool. Even Sachin Tendulkar wears a helmet. Let us make safety a habit that we all embrace. Friends, we have just heard today, just as preventive measures are important, taking immediate action in the golden hour of accident is also equally crucial. A golden hour lost is a life lost. All of us need to inculcate a culture of concern and compassion for our fellow citizens and act as guardian angels. At the time of an accident, in most cases, the victim may be all alone, away from his or her family members. Prompt and effective bystander response can help the medical fraternity to save more lives. This calls for a change in our attitude and institutional mindset. It is also imperative that when accident victims are taken to a hospital, they receive the required care immediately. As a society, providing rehabilitation support to the accident victims and addressing their disabilities is another important aspect. At the Reliance Foundation, we are committed to working with other like-minded partners in raising awareness and creating infrastructure to treat head injuries. Here, I would like to mention that the Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital that we established at Lodhivali on the Mumbai-Pune highway 15 years ago has so far treated 1,500 trauma patients. This is a small number compared to the enormity of the situation. If we can all work together, we will surely be able to make a difference in collectively addressing the 4 critical areas of preventive measures, prompt action at the golden hour, optimal medical care at the hospital, and the rehabilitation support. I want to take this opportunity to specially thank all the doctors, nurses, and support staff for your relentless commitment to a noble profession that has saved many lives. Friends, life is precious and we need to care for it. Let us all collectively vow to make a safe society. A society where all of us, the traffic police, the citizens, the medical fraternity, and all institutions concerned work together. Thank you, Babji, for this awareness campaign, and I'm sure it will soon become a movement for building a safe India. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paddy, and we hope you will be with us on this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, when we began the planning of this program, I remember that in the beginning we sent out several worried emails to my colleagues to say, how are we going to fill this hall of 1,100 people for a public production? His persona spells magic. And when he speaks, he casts a spell. So thank you for your magic and thank you for being here today.
The very distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, may I just thank the Neurological Society of India and the Head Injury Foundation for inviting me here today and making me part of this very informative and very necessary program, and of course the launch of this most important campaign. I have been witnessing, sitting there, the various efforts that have been made in making all of you aware of what head injuries are all about and how their treatments and precautions need to be taken. I'm also thankful to Mr. Mishra for having demonstrated visually how actors in film should not be behaving the way they do. And I wish to apologize to him for that visual that he showed me. I know that this is probably improbable, but if ever I get an opportunity at this age to sing another song on Dosti, I shall be wearing a helmet. There have been many observations made, as you may have observed today, and really I have nothing very special to add, except some basic points which the Commissioner of Police has already brought to your notice.